Welcome to day 28 of the daily vlog. Today's topic is I'm going to talk about sign language. I sort of hoped to do the whole video in sign and then subtitle it, but then I found that it has been a long time since I used it conversationally, and there's a lot of things that I have forgotten of the language. However, today I wanted to kind of go over the first part of this video will be about like how handy it is, and then the second part will be about some of the signs that are useful. Probably the most useful way that I have found is my husband and I, we're both hearing, but we both know sign language, or at least rudimentary sign language. So if we're in a restaurant, or if we're in a noisy place, or if I could be out in the car and he could be in the store, as long as we can see each other, we can sign to one another. This has happened a number of times, you know, or sometimes we're at a party and one of us is really tired, and so we can sign to the other, I'm tired, can we go home soon? Or it's like, you know, when do you want to go home? And then the other person can sign in a few minutes, or can you wait a half hour or something with, you know, and but then I've tried to tell my husband that is still kind of rude. That would be like if we knew another language and started speaking that in front of other people. Obviously it's rude, you know, you're talking about things that you don't want other people to understand. Another useful thing with sign language is that babies can learn it before they even talk. My son knew very rudimentary signs as a baby before a child can even form words, or because it's kind of a struggle to, you know, make this proper sounds and stuff. They can actually do some of the very basic signs for that. You can also sign while you're eating. It's not rude to talk with your mouth full if you're talking with your hands. There's times I've said to my husband if the dinner was good and he could sign it's good or needs salt or something like that. Probably the first step in learning any signs is to learn the alphabet, and I will put a link in the description for something that's like a printable finger spelling thing. But it's important to understand the alphabet in sign language, because a lot of the signs you use are letters. A good example would be this is the letter F. When you're signing for French fries, it is FF for French fry. Another thing is people, and this is P, and you take two P's and you go like this, and that's people. Also signs, because a lot of it's like mime, I guess, is anything to do with like female would be around the chin line because of a bonnet, and with men are generally because of a hat. So this is mother and this is father. So you can see like mama and dada for a baby would be very, very easy. And this is grandmother. It's just mother and then pulled away, and then this is grandfather. And then a girl is just simply a hand down the cheek for kind of the bonnet. Now, if you wanted to have sister, you go down the cheek and then you put down. So this is sister. And then you have, I think this is boy, and then brother. Some things are kind of self-explanatory, like this is no, I know, and this would be I don't know. And then this is learn. You're taking from a book and putting it in your head, so that's learn. And then this, you take your two fingers, this is dream. Other signs are probably for food. Of course, we did French fry. This is soup. You take two fingers and you're having soup. And then if you make a fist, and then this is your fork, this is potato, because you're basically, when you're testing doneness for potatoes, you're stabbing it. This, if you take your hands and cup it, this is hungry. And then if you take your finger like this is thirsty. This, is the letter W. You put this on the side of your mouth, this is water. And this is B, this would be beer. I forget what wine was. I've never used wine. Now, just as you want like mother and father for a baby to learn, this is a very easy one. This is milk. All they have to do is make a little fist and pump it, because it's supposed to be for milking. One sign that my son also learned very quickly was this. This means more. So he'd go more milk, or this is the letter A, so this is apple. So you go more apple. This is please. This is thank you. This is thank you. This is also good. So if it's very good, then you slap your hand. This is good and very good. And this would be bad. And if you're slapping it, it's very bad. This is bad, very bad. Another sign that we've used on occasion is this. This means pain. So if you have a headache, you would come up to your head and go pain. And if it's a stomach, you'd go pain. Now this would be really helpful when you have a child, because you would simply say point to where the pain is. They can do pain, and all they have to do is you know, show if it's a headache or a stomach ache or something like that. This, if you take your thumb and your hand and you go like this, is help. This is need. So this is what I'm doing. Need. You need help. And you say I'm pain, need help. With asking questions, it's basically who, when, what, where, how, and why. I think when you're learning sign language, it's kind of important to know like how it ties into, or where the sign came from, because then it's easier to remember. Like for instance, like a potato is you take your fist like this, and then you take your hand like this, and then you're stabbing it. And it's like when you're boiling potatoes, you stab it with a fork in order for testing. An egg is you take two fingers and you're just basically going like this, like you're cracking an egg. And once you start learning the signs, it's I think easy to remember, because you're basically miming what you have. Where it starts getting complicated is probably the grammar, punctuation, because sometimes you're not dealing with you don't say a full sentence grammatically. Like if I were to sign you want to go to the movies, I would sign you and me go to the movies, or you and me go to see the movies. But I don't do go to, like the to, the, a, and. I don't generally sign that sort of thing. So that's really all that I wanted to talk about today. We are coming very close to the end of the month of April, and I will not be doing a daily vlog after April. I have considered maybe doing a weekly video, but unless I see like more comments or more need for it, there's not much point in me putting the effort, I guess is what I'm saying. A lot of people who read blogs or watch videos, it's kind of important to let the person know that you're getting something out of it. That's how you basically feed a vlogger. Feed a blogger is you're giving just a little bit back, just to let us know that what we're doing is right or wrong, or so if you have questions, comments, ideas, leave them in the description below. Don't forget to like the video, and please leave comments. I would love comments or questions. And I guess that's all. Thanks for watching.